Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Honkai Star Rail game. I've rolled successfully since the last time I streamed this game. I played a little bit of it off stream. On one of my days off from streaming, I basically played all day so I could catch back up to where some people were at. And, I've just made it to the new planet, and I got only a couple side quests left on the first one. So we've made pretty good progress. What's up, Absane Vibin' Guy? Hey, Adam. Have I played Tears of the Kingdom? I have not yet played Tears of the Kingdom. In fact, actually, I did a poll on the community tab asking if I should play Tears of the Kingdom. I should check that real quick and see. Oh, as you guys can see also, I'm now Trailblazer level 31. From, I have leveled up since last stream. Let's pull that poll out and show it real quick. Oh, wow. It's, like, not close. So, out of 46 votes, most people are voting for Zelda. Yeah, I held a poll to see which, like, series I should continue. If you guys wanted to see more Honkai Star Rail streams, Sonic or Zelda, or, like, some other game. And Absane says he's addicted to Tears of the Kingdom. Exposed. I didn't realize the Zelda stream had good views. It didn't at the time. The, oof, no Sonic Pinball, yeah. The Sonic stream, or the Zelda stream did not have good views at the time, but it, apparently every one of my subscribers is just a good kid. And we're just having a good Mother's Day. Because it ended up getting, it's got like some pretty good VOD views for a stream of mine. Streams of mine don't usually get VOD views like that. But it had like 40 views when I was live, so I was like, okay, so my subscribers don't like Zelda. Or like all of my subscribers are too busy playing Tears of the Lost Kingdom to watch me play Zelda. And apparently that wasn't true. I should just do a stream where I play like all of the like Nintendo's pinball games. Like I should do Pokemon pinball, Metroid Prime pinball. Yeah, Sonic pinball. All of that good stuff. Apparently the new banner is out. I'm not particularly interested in rolling for this dude. Because he's not a waifu. But, for those of you who might be, or I know some of you guys like VTubers, he's voiced by, Sayu. The Sayu VTuber. He's actually pretty cool. And he also is voiced by Sino from, Genshin Impact. So I think a lot of people will be interested in this character, but sorry mate, should have been a waifu if you wanted me to roll for you. Am I right, boys? Also, I'm trying not to spend any more money. Obviously, I've got nothing left to roll with, and I'm just trying to not spend more money. I dropped 50 bucks to get Sealy. I told myself I wasn't going to spend money on this game, but just like 12 Hours says, or 12 Hours said, it's my displeasure to inform you all I have fallen down the Honkai hole. I have indeed. He's voiced by Kagi Films. Is Sayu Kagi Films? Shouldn't there be isn't there a trial? In Genshin, there's a trial whenever there's a new character, so we can see what he plays like. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's check him out. He actually broke the like Chinese online banking system, which is hilarious to me. For those of you who don't know. Jingwan summons the Lightning Lord to automatically attack enemies. You got annihilated in the standard and got a damn cone. I feel that. I also got a lightning or a 5-star cone.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
But I got Bailu's lightning cone, which ended up working out, because then I got Bailu. I think that's how you say your name? Can you shield the Lightning Lord? No, I guess he doesn't take damage.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Oh, he looks cool.
A foregone conclusion.
How's Bailu for you? Bailu's pretty busted.
Here is thunder.
I told ya I could fight.
In my humble opinion. At least compared to, like, some of the other healers. I mean, she is the only, like, 5-star healer, I think, so far, so, like, obviously she's gonna be the best healer. She's definitely going to get, replaced pretty easily. Because there's two major weaknesses with Bailu's kit.
No time to lose.
That, like, make Bailu, like, very easily replaceable by, like, any, like, character banner healer. One, I think she can't,
Told ya I could fight.
she can't clear any debuffs from characters, which is a huge weakness
Watch this.
from a healer. So, any of your characters that are debuffed, Bailu can't do anything about it. Also, Bailu's heals are random, which is not good.
Here is thunder.
So as soon as you get a 5-star character banner character that can both clear debuffs and not have random heals,
You can't run.
they will be the superior healer. Like, Bailu will get replaced pretty easy. But she's on the standard banner, so she can't be, like, too OP.
Time for the master stroke.
The domino. Hey, what's up, Andre? I was in the middle of a rant when you joined, so I missed you. Domino made me asking Cubai if he's gonna stream the new Honkai game. Cubai spending $50, yeah. I had to get the waifu.
Radiant spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy.
I told ya I could fight. Gotta try hard sometimes.
We're wrapping up the trial.
Check out this awesome
We're
move.
using all the AoE abilities now. You don't play with fast forward on? No, because I know as soon as I do, it's gonna ruin some parts of the game for me. Because you can't have fast forward on key boss fights, and I want to avoid being annoyed during key boss fights. Because I know what's gonna happen is the second I turn on fast forward, the regular pace of the game will annoy me. You know what I mean? I actually haven't tried out any of my other characters. I should check these out. I have this character and I have this character, but I don't know what either of them do. I haven't even, like, played with them. Which bosses? Because I always have it on. Oh, is that not true? Like, does it not turn off during bosses? I kind of assumed the fast forward would turn off during bosses. Oh, she has a really pretty sword. I think it's funny that both Genshin and Honkai Star Rail have done, like, the Chinese region is the second region in the game. So you have a lot of characters with that Chinese art style. mixed in with a little bit of their own. Like this, the aesthetic for some of these characters is like futuristic ancient China, which is pretty cool.
Let's go. Take this.
I also still use Trailblazer. I don't know if you should still, but I still do. I actually kind of like the Trailblazer playstyle. I definitely don't play with autoplay. I don't trust the AI to make like good decisions on my behalf ever.
This is our chance.
Take this! Shape of Taishu!
So she's just like a big single target damage character?
Rise Phoenix!
This is our chance.
That's funny. The MC here seems a lot more useful than the MC from Genshin. I don't know about that.
Dodge this!
Dendro Traveler in Genshin is really strong.
Let's make it quick.
Want to see what I can do?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll use that character because like I already have Sealy for targeted or like for single target damage. How important is having like matching elements in this game? Just stopping by to see if you also checked it out. No, I actually don't play too many mobile games. I've already like committed my time to AFK Arena and Fire Emblem Heroes. So I haven't really checked out many other mobile games, Andre. Crash or Nirvana. I might check it out, though. Can increase an ally's attack and make this ally deal additional damage. So she's just a buffer.
Evil has begun.
Let's go.
I don't know how much damage this character normally does because it's the trial Pathfinder. So like it's really hard to see like how much she's buffing you.
Can we talk? Good omens. I just won. Customers are always welcome.
I mean, she seems fine. She's considered the best 4-star, really. Hey, what's up, Zero? Buffers are usually considered strong in games like this, but I typically don't use them.
Seize the moment.
Rules are made to be broken.
It's really good, but I haven't made it work, yeah. Also, apparently, Himiko is really bad as well, but...
Seize the moment. Chill out.
Let's make it quick.
I like her. After I do, we'll do March's trial real quick. It's weird that they would give you a trial for March, considering she's the free-to-play character. Like, thank you, I know how March works.
Move carefully.
Oh, did they put a grindy
Let's
boss in the free-to-play segment here? Or the...
Take this.
I hate this boss. It's like such a damage sponge.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
The time is now.
least we're
the
getting
worst
some
luck
crit
running
hits.
into me. Watch this.
But yeah, as soon as I finish this trial, we'll check out what characters I have.
Try that again.
Is there's repetitive enemies? Yeah, games like this always have like really repetitive enemies. Or they'll drop the same ones on you.
The truth of life and death.
I also now kind of understand what this like when an enemy is broken a little bit more. This is when you're supposed to like wail on them. The next planet's pretty bad about that. Yeah, I've played the next planet a little bit so far, and it seems like it because they have those enemies that revive,
Rules
and
are
that
made to
seems
be
hella
broken.
obnoxious. Those like leafy dudes.
You're out.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
But yeah, so I finally get this. When an enemy's broken, they take more damage from everything. Granted, March does no damage anyway, so... Oh, thank you. Still need that extra 10 wish. But yeah, this is my roster so far. Like, this is the team I use. It's Trailblazer, Himiko, Bailu, Sealy. And here are my characters. I was using Serval a lot up until I got, Sealy. I just had Sealy replace Serval. I also haven't built anyone's relics yet. Because, other than Bailu, because I just know this is her set. Because fucking Genshin ruined the artifact grind for me. I really don't want to fucking do it again in this game. Artifact grinding is so annoying. So I really don't want to do this. But also because I want to get the max, what's it called? Emulation level or whatever. What's it called again? Equilibrium level. Before I start grinding for relics, because I don't have the 5-star like relics unlocked yet, so like there's no point in grinding. I have enough 5-star characters where I can muscle through every fight just by sheer will, so I haven't bothered to grind for these yet. No Fire MC? No, I don't use the Fire MC because I have Himiko, so I have a Fire element in my party already. You know. Plus, maybe if it changed her appearance at all. Like if it gave her a red shirt instead of a gray one. But changing her element doesn't change her appearance like it does the Traveler in Genshin. So, like, I don't really care that much. But yeah, I got a fire element in my team with Himiko, so... I don't bother to use the Fire MC. But yeah, I was using Serval a lot. She seems okay, but she's handicapped by being a 4-star, so she'll struggle. Natasha also, I mean, I was using her until I got Bailu, because Bailu is just Natasha but better. Because Natasha has single target heals, which Bailu has a single target and then 2 random heals. And then their AoEs are both like, or their ultimates are both like AoE team heal, which Bailu's is also better. Free-to-play character, so I stopped playing. Also, her weird, like, doll-like appearance kind of weirds me out. It creeps me out. I'm not a huge fan. March just does too little damage, so I dropped her. Dan Hung, I just didn't use him either. The wind element always kind of leaves a lot to be desired. This character annoys me, so I didn't build them. There's an overabundance of, like, lolly characters so far in this game, I feel like. Yeah, this character just annoyed me, so I didn't use them. I don't know if they're good or not. I didn't even look. Do any of you guys use her? I don't. I honestly don't even know what she does. What the fuck does she do? Deals ice damage. Removes a buff and deals ice damage. You can change the MC's element. Yeah, it changes their, like, move set as well. You'll get it when you do the, like, final boss of the first planet. Removes a buff. So she, like... I don't know, this isn't even, like, a debuff. Technique. If an enemy is debuffed after Pila's attack, Pila will restore 5 energy. This effect can only be triggered 1 time per attack. Deals ice damage equal to 60 of Pila's attack to all enemies with a 100% base chance to inflict exposed. When exposed, enemy's defense is reduced by 30%. So she's like a debuffer. Eh. This character apparently is considered the best 4-star, you guys are saying? I haven't really checked her out at all either. But we just checked out her ability. So she buffs allies' attack based on her attack. Oh, and she gives them lightning damage. %20 really doesn't seem like that big of a buff for an ultimate ability. But, I mean, yeah, that's not bad for a 4-star, so she's just a big buffer. Yeah, I mean, if you buff a big damage dealer like Sealy, that could be pretty good, I bet. Asta felt like she was not good, but she was the first character I used, so I didn't really know. Do any of you guys use Asta? She was the first character I rolled, so I didn't really understand the game when I, like, was looking at her. But I have Himiko, so I, like, don't need another, like, AoE fire damage dealer. She increases the speed of all allies. Yeah, she deals fire damage. Deals fire damage equal to 25% of Asta's attack. To a single enemy. So she's just like small Himiko. No thanks. Another Lolly character that I didn't even look at. Quinky? I don't know how to say her name. Oh my god, her basic attack has a whole paragraph. Everyone's basic attack is normally just like does damage to single enemy. Tosses a jade tile from the suit with the fewest tiles in hand. What? To deal 55 quantum damage. Cherry on top. Deals quantum damage to 120% of her attack to a single enemy and deals quantum damage to 50% attack to enemies adjacent. When an ally's turn starts, she randomly draws 1 tile from 3 different suits and can hold up to 4 different tiles at a time. She has RNG mechanics. No thanks. That's an immediate pass for me. Consume all tiles to enter the hidden hand state. In this state, she cannot use her skill. At the same time, her attack increases by 36%. God, no thank you. Immediately draw 2 jade tiles. Description too long, next. Yeah, I mean, as soon as I saw the RNG thing, no thank you. We just looked at this character. She's basically single target damage dealer. Except she focuses on breaking somebody's weakness. Though not a lot of people have, like, a physical weakness. Increase her speed, deals physical damage. to a single enemy and advances her action forward by 100%. So, this advances someone's action forward thing. This basically just means that it increases, like, their place in the turn order, right? The chicken thing is funny, though, for sure. Deals physical damage equal to 105% of her attack. So yeah, she's big, like, blow up one person thing. Its ass is all but worse. But it's got big chicken. And then Hook, I also didn't really read this character either. Deals fire damage to a single enemy. The next skill to be used is Enhanced. Oh my god, that's so much stuff going on. So hers is like basically fire damage, except it's the status effect, like inflicting burn on everybody. I mean, it kind of goes without saying, the 5 stars that I've got are probably the best bet for me to use, really. I could probably move the Trailblazer in favor of one of the other characters. Like, maybe one of the other 4 stars might be better than Trailblazer. Like, probably the play would be to put that, the buffer chick in place of Trailblazer.
Don't mess with me.
There's no way I can kill this thing, right?
This is our chance.
Time for
I'm focusing on this thing, and I'm gonna ignore these hands, which are gonna totally be what kills me. I just don't think I have the DPS to kill this dude.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Whoops. Well, they haven't activated their self-destruct sequence yet, so we should be fine.
What a headache.
Let's make it quick.
Does Seely's speed thing, like, indefinitely stack? Like, can you always increase her speed?
Take this! You won't get away! Combat is a series of precise machinations.
The enemy I find annoying here is the barrier dude. Who's the barrier dude? Yay.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Or E1 lets you stack twice. Oh, so it's like a constellation thing. Or what are they called in this game? Echelons or something? It will always be constellations to me. Oh, what's this? I haven't actually used her technique. She can go invisible? That's cool. I feel like I should be walking around as Himiko because she's got to be like the rare character because she's a standard banner. But everyone probably has Seely now, or pretty much everybody.
The thief has stolen parts again?
I've unlocked the second planet, but I haven't finished all the side quests in this first one here.
Oh, it's you.
Hi.
There have been a few unusual thefts in the dwelling over the past few days. The vagrants say that the parts they worked so hard to obtain have completely vanished. They're worried that there's a thief in the dwelling. Despite our investigations, no one has been able to track down the thief.
I feel like
The
every
even
time
stranger
there's a scene
is
with
that the
Clara,
thief
she
appears
sounds
to be
different.
only interested in stealing parts and doesn't care about other valuable items. The vagrants had no choice but to ask Mr. Svarog to look into it, but he still hasn't found anything. I investigated the matter myself, but I came up empty-handed. Jeez.
You get
I'm
tired when doing side quests?
baffled.
What does that mean? You just
What
don't
a
like them?
strange thief. Are you also here to look into this case? Perhaps if we work together, we can uncover some clues that I missed. Oh, I heard the vagrants on patrol last night ran across the thief again.
You just don't feel as excited?
I
I don't know, I
haven't
like
had
the
time to
side
look
quests
into
better
it.
than the main quest
Should we go
sometimes.
ask them?
If they're related to playable characters.
That sounds kind of weird. But actually,
If the
think
if the
it's
side
cool
quests are
too.
just like NPCs, yeah, I don't
Now,
really care either.
let's get started.
Is Robo Man just standing here? You can't talk to him? Damn. Did I just teleport halfway across the bridge so I didn't have to, like, run the entire way? You're damn right I did.
Sir, how are you? I heard you saw the thief who stole the parts last night. Can you tell us what happened?
Ah! Who's there?
Who goes there?
Clara, it's you. I thought it was... You scared the living daylights out of me. I did see the thief last night, but who is this person next to you?
I'm the hero of the underground. What do you mean?
This nickname is a bit embarrassing.
Detective! I see. You're here to help catch the thief, right? It's great that there are more people here to solve this case. Hold on. I'll explain what happened last night. Just let me gather my thoughts first.
I, like, recognize this voice actor, but I can't
Okay.
exactly place the
So,
name right now.
Last night,
This
I was
shivering,
on patrol when I bumped
vagrant
into the
guy.
thief stealing the parts. Then I just... Goodness, I was so scared. It was dreadful.
Komeiji.
I was cold and hungry.
He voices
while on patrol
Komeiji
last
in
night, so I decided to
I Nirvana
well,
Initiative.
and heat up some leftover canned food for a snack. But when I entered the tent, the thief's silhouette scurried across my vision. I couldn't see the thief's face because the tent was so dark, but I could tell he wasn't a nice guy.
I'm like tone deaf when it comes to music, but when it comes to recognizing voices, I'm so fucking good at it, man.
I really thought I was going to die. I could feel the blades chill on my cheeks and smell its rusty scent.
I'm really
The
good at
weapon that
recognizing
fella had
voices.
was definitely a
Voices
metal
and
one.
faces
That's the
of
only
people
thing I'm
in real
certain
life.
of.
I'm really good at that.
Also, I saw the outline of him in the dark. The fella's head was absolutely square. Yes, you heard me. Square.
Is this a Nirvana Initiative reference?
Believe that? Someone with a square head? It was truly terrifying.
That has to be a Sondium Files reference. Actually, I don't know. Would Sondium Files be big enough in China for that reference? His character Komeiji is literally a square-headed character.
It sounds bizarre, but
I guess it's
give
probably
me
just
a
more
clue.
likely that it's a general
I'll jot it
Minecraft
down.
reference, yeah?
Sir, please take a deep breath. So, the thief was armed with a metal weapon and had a, square head, correct?
Yes! That's correct!
I'm struggling to make sense of these clues. Do you have any thoughts?
Do they not voice the big sister part because they don't want to have to voice either big sister or big brother based on which gendered character you picked?
I'm sorry. I was too scared. When a shadow leaps out at you, who could possibly pay attention to such tiny details?
It seems that's everything. We now know one of the culprit's physical traits, and that he is extremely violent. But how can we track him down?
She voiced it rarely for some reason.
Yes, I
That's
remember
weird.
something. While the culprit was hurrying
Maybe
to
for
escape,
like
he
when she's
knocked
involved in the main
something
story
over.
quest, she voices big sister or big brother,
Clues or
but they don't voice it for side quests.
This is a crucial clue. Let's go investigate the crime scene together.
Is that
I
Connor
think
from
he
Trash
ran that
Taste?
way.
Who, this
No one
character?
has touched the crime
No, this
scene,
is
so any
Komeiji from
traces he
Nirvana
left
Initiative.
behind should still be
I don't know
there.
if that's Connor from Trash Taste.
Please, catch the thief for us.
Yes, this is indeed rock.
Take a look at these marks. These are very suspicious. Could they have been left by the culprit? They point in that direction. Let's go take a look.
Oh my god, this quest is just part 1. I'm in the middle of also doing that quest from Serval. I don't know if,
And look at these. How unusual. They don't appear to have been.
so apparently,
left
does
by
she
a
join?
human.
Does anyone want to spoil that quest? Does she actually join the Astral Express or no? Does she end up being like, I can't leave my brother? Because right now the Astral Express crew seems so small.
The tracks stop.
I think it'd be
here.
cool if there was a recurring
I
theme
guess
where
we'll
one
have to
playable
look
character
around for
from
other
each planet you
clues.
go to, like, joins the
This
Express.
is where the mechanical waste is disposed of, though. Could it be? Hey, you're being too loud. If the culprit is nearby,
You haven't done
he'll
that
just
quest?
run
Oh,
away.
okay. I went pretty hard on the
What's that?
grind the last
Wait.
previous day.
What's that noise?
Around Monday, I basically played this game like all fucking day, so I got pretty caught up. Oh
Enemies
my
ahead.
god, level
Up first,
46? No, thank you.
It's a tiny robot?
Why does the
Is it
character
searching
change for
for
dialogue? Because it
But
changes to the main character
I don't
for
remember Mr. Svarog issuing
like,
an order like this
story
recently.
moments.
It looks like it's carrying the vagrant's missing part.
So you'll always switch to the
And
Trailblazer
there's
whenever you're
tracks and
doing
metal
story
scratches
mode
we
segments.
noticed earlier. That would be quite strange. Yet, such a scenario can't be
Because
ruled
the
out. This
person in the
small
quest is
robot
supposed to be talking to
doesn't
your
appear
character.
to be a Belobog creation. It looks like it's been welded together from random scrap metal materials. Huh. It appears to have a small mechanical arm. Ah! It's noticed us!
Human. Injured. No. Hurt. Please don't.
I don't understand what it's saying, but it doesn't appear to be trying to flee or attack us. It appears
I
to
was
be
playing this
trying to
game,
say
I
something.
had it muted,
I
and I wasn't paying attention to the game a lot, so I just forgot
Please.
how much dialogue was in this game.
don't hurt. Is it trying to say, please don't hurt me, humans?
Human. Parts. Rivet. Need. repair, need, town, parts, need, hurt, don't.
Don't hurt.
It appears to have a malfunction, but I think I can understand it. It seems that it needs these parts.
You beat the world with the game muted? Yeah.
It's begging us not to hurt it. I've never seen a robot with this kind of malfunction before. What happened to it? Although the small robot appears to want to communicate, its speech is all scrambled. Perhaps there's an issue with its language.
I'm not gonna lie,
This little guy probably can't understand what we're saying either.
some of the dialogue in this game kind of feels like a dude that was, like, desperately trying to hit a word count in an essay. And the word count was much higher than the dude, anticipated.
We can't let it escape. It still has the vagrant's parts. What should we do? We gotta stop it. But please don't be too rough on it. I'll figure out a way to repair it later.
Hurt, pain, no, hurt, don't, pain.
Oh man, this one little robot is begging for me not to hurt it, and now I'm gonna, like, 4 people smack down on it. Are you kidding me? That feels a little excessive.
Let's go.
One at a time.
Look, listen, feel, kick!
Sorry, hurt, suffer, pain, no, pain.
The machine has become self-aware.
Sorry, pain, hurt, sorry, suffer, sorry, pain, sorry, ouch, pain, sorry,
Why?
sorry, pain, suffer, sorry.
Immediately nuked it with Serval.
It seems to have stopped working.
Well, yeah, we just beat it up. We should just let it walk away, got the repair parts, and then come back and exchange the repair parts for the Vagrant's parts. That would have been the smart thing to do, Clara.
Yes, but why? I feel bad about this. I guess we should return this little fella and the parts. I think I can... I'll repair it. And if I can't, I'll ask Mr. Svarog for help. He always knows what to do.
How do we pick this thing up? That thing looks so heavy.
Initiating assessment of the robot's condition. Please wait, Clara.
Well, Mr. Svarog is...
I like
assessing this
Svarog's
little fella.
voice actor a
Let's
lot.
give it a quick checkup
It seems
ourselves.
kind of weird to give him a voice filter, though.
Hmm?
Because his
This
voice always
paint
sounds so
job and
nice.
these custom parts, and the way the parts are attached, it's all quite strange. But one thing is for certain, this little fella is not under remote control. He's operating entirely of his own accord. Its design is, well, unique. I've never seen a robot with a design like this before. It really seems like something that was thrown together rather quickly.
Well, it's like
creator
self-aware,
most
so
likely
it probably
didn't
built
consider
it
whether the system
built
would
himself
function
himself.
properly or not.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is it a failed
Grammatically, I'm
robot
sure of it.
pet creation that has been abandoned? But if it's a pet, then why would it gather parts itself? I've heard that some
I would want a
vagrants in the
robot
dwelling
pet.
keep
That would be
the little
cool.
robots they find as pets. Some vagrants also make modifications to their pets, which they call
Is
pet
Svarg your
upgrades.
pet, Clara?
Pets like that are pretty rare, But some of the folks
I think the
who
Clara
have
dynamic
formed
with
a small
Svarg is actually
community
kind of
to share
interesting,
ideas.
because usually in these
Some are
scenarios,
interested in nurturing robots.
Svarg in the
Others
like this pairing
force
is
them
usually
into
like a
battle.
robot that the character
If my
created.
memory serves me right,
But in this
the
scenario,
parts
this
little
robot
fellow stole were
existed
originally
before her
designed for that
and
kind
is
of
like
pet
her
upgrade.
caretaker. So I think it's a little bit of an interesting twist on the trope.
The vagrants, or to be more accurate, the majority of the people in the underworld, regard robots as nothing more than tools. But I disagree. Robots have their own thoughts and feelings. It's great that you understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I just suddenly felt some strong emotions. Let's get back to work on repairing the small robot. This jack's placement is odd. The chip is buried deep inside. If you don't look closely enough, you won't even find it.
Assessment of the robot's condition is complete. The shell damage is estimated to be 98.2%. The assessment concludes that a total recovery is impossible. It is recommended that the robot's external shell be removed and replaced, while keeping the outer circuitry and related transmission devices.
You can always rely on Mr. Svarg to come up with a brilliant idea. So, I guess we'll have to go find a new robot shell to fix it, right? Please don't use violent methods to solve this issue. There
You
are
asked me to
options.
beat this robot up. That's the whole reason
There
it needs a
must
new
be
outer
some
shell.
robot shells lying around the machine graveyard. Everyone calls it a graveyard, but there are actually lots of useful parts buried there. I'm gonna return the parts to the vagrants first. Then I'll check on the little fella. Can I trust you to find a shell in the machine graveyard, big sister?
Oh yeah, see, she says it there.
Really? You could have what it takes to be a prospector. Then, I'll entrust this task to you, big sister. Look for Toby at the front entrance. His appearance is crude, but he's the robot most familiar with the machine graveyard. Just follow Toby.
McGuire? Yeah, she says it like every so often. It's really odd.
Hello, guests of Miss Clara. Please do as you wish. It's my honor to serve you. Miss Clara has assigned me the task of planning your sightseeing route in the machine graveyard. I will guide you down
Why is
the
his path, or why is his appearance considered crude? He looks just like every other robot. Are these robots supposed to be like,
If so, please confirm by spinning counterclockwise 10 times. Then clockwise by 270 degrees.
He didn't do it. He looks kind of like a stop sign, or a stoplight, right? No! I should have used stealth, so I wouldn't have to do this fight. Oh my god, what?
I can still fight.
Your treatment's not done yet!
Not over yet.
What a headache.
The fuck just happened there?
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let me end your misery.
Are you underleveled? Sealy might be.
Rules are made to be broken.
Because I just rolled her, and I don't remember if I leveled her up before stream.
Decisive strike! Don't mess with me.
series of precise machinations.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Yeah.
Let me end your misery.
Oh, almost.
Let's go.
Yeah, I might have just not upgraded Celia yet. Let me check after this fight. No? She's just as upgraded as everyone else. Is she just squishy compared to everybody? She has 700 health, whereas Trailblazer has 1300. Guess I can level up her light cone. I don't know if this is a good light cone for her. I just use it. Because it's a 4-star one, so I said fuck it and I gave it to her. Maybe that'll help. If I level up her light cone, I give her like an extra 200 HP there. Now she has 900. It's still not great, but... How much defense does she have? She's got 300 defense and 900 health. So she's definitely the squishiest, because, like, Trailblazer is 1300 health and, like, almost 500 defense. Himiko has, like, 1300 health and 450 defense. Bailu is so tanky, dude. 550 defense and 2000 health. Even though she is a lolly. Of course, I did actually. She has a 5-star light cone that I've actually upgraded. But yeah, for these light cones, I don't know. I just used whatever 4-star one I got. This one that increases the damage of her basic attack and skill seems better than this 4-star weapon, which is like... It increases her speed when she enters battle, but like, she already has so much, like, so many ways to boost her speed, it didn't seem like a great way to go about it, you know? Alright, just gave her an extra 200 health. Plus, Bailu's got that free revive thing, so...
We have arrived at our first destination.
Not too bad.
This model is known as the Dire Wolf, and was scrapped after it sustained piercing damage during a battle with another robot pet, which caused the chainsaw's fuel tank to burst.
Robot pet battles sound a little frightening.
If it's fuel tank burst, how are we supposed to use it?
Armor is a total mess due to being melted by the heat. Unfortunately, it appears to be useless.
Isn't that what we want, though?
On our way to the second destination.
We just need an outer shell for the robot, right?
And hold tight. Caution! You have exceeded the speed limit. Please obey Bellabog traffic laws.
So he is like a traffic
Safety
stop
is the
thing.
top
That's funny.
priority.
Why is this treasure chest red? Why can't I use this? Oh god, I haven't done one of these in a minute. I'm pretty good at them, though. Damn. Jinxed myself. nailed it. No! No! Toby just sat there. Fucking NPC, bro.
What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
She seems to get this ult pretty fast.
Let me end your misery.
She gets a lot of turns, that's fun.
I have something for you. Come one, come all.
Can you turn on the fast forward? Do you really want me to turn it on that bad?
Look, listen, feel, kick!
Alright, fine. It's gonna. I feel like it's going to ruin the game for me.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
It's bothering me more than it should. Why? It just ruins the animations, right? Like once you turn on fast forward.
Second destination. This module is called the Beetle, which is the same as mine. This machine was scrapped because it accelerated erratically for 7.1 kilometers after it incorrectly interpreted a command, causing the engine to catch fire and the core module to melt down.
That is such an odd reason to be scrapped. However, the
It feels
shell
too
appears
slow
to
for
be
you?
in good condition, so I'll bring it with me.
Your trip has concluded.
Doesn't it seem weird when you play fast forward and everyone's like, pop, 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 pop? Like they don't even have the solid animation anymore.
Your trip has concluded. I appreciate you putting your trust in Toby. A 5-star review for this trip has been
Oh shit, that reminds me. Do I have 180? Uh-oh.
You're welcome.
We have to interrupt this quest real quick to do some, speaking of grinding. I don't want to just let my resin go to waste. What should we grind for, RQ? But of the hunt, it looks like I need some arrows for, Sealy RQ. Oh, I also need to do this. I don't really want to do this end of the Eternal Freeze thing, but... Oh, these get reset weekly? I guess maybe I should do one of these. Because I need this thing. Alright, fine. Let's do one of these real quick. Current team is 2 underpowered. Let's drop it to 1 then, shall we?
Ah, great.
Just a scratch. The Stellaron changes every.
God, it's so fast. I don't know what this character or what this boss does, so now I feel like I'm gonna...
I have something for you.
like, not know what I'm doing.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Let me tend your wounds.
Much obliged.
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
You like this
Illusions of the
episode?
past.
Ready to be crushed. Time for the old world to collapse.
You're not using Fire MC, so this might be harder. But I've got, Himiko. Although Himiko's frozen now, so that'll be an issue.
Time requested your prescription.
Much obliged.
Although definitely, I had Serval Hill here as well last time, and that this the AOE lightning, I think, made this a bit easier too.
I have something for you.
A brave new world.
Time for an overhaul. You won't get away.
Fire MC has the taunt. The what?
Let's go.
But I don't want the MC to be the one getting attacked. I want Bailu to be the one getting attacked. Oh, I think I'm supposed to use that when... I actually forgot. I'm supposed to use the big Robo Smash when,
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among
she
the sea
drops
of
the
butterflies.
icicles. Oh, well,
Illusions
whatever.
of the past.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
Next time.
Thanks. Who's next?
The Stellaron changes everything.
Let's go.
Yeah. Go with the past.
What a headache.
Yeah, whoops. I totally messed the order up. See, this thing hitting Himiko is bad.
Power translates into hope.
Only a scratch.
Time requested your prescription.
Much better.
Don't mess with me.
Let's make it quick.
Oh, lyrical songs.
The only redemption.
Need a doctor?
Let's go.
The imprisonment thing doesn't last very long.
You won't get away. I have something
I'll
for you.
free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I have something for you. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Let me tend your wounds.
I don't like this speed thing. Alright, I got my little frown thing there. The seriousness of breakfast. Cute. I think I need that for... Who's level up? Somebody's. Yeah, I needed that for... Sealy needs that. When current HP percentage is 50% or lower, reduces the chance of being attacked. That seems weird. I mean, I guess she's the squishy one, right? So you wouldn't want her to heal and get an attack. Violet heals a target ally above their normal HP. Oh, see, I actually really want this ability for her. Because sometimes when the RNG heal goes bad, for Bailu, it sucks because they'll, like, over-heal somebody. But if you, get this talent, it means, like, you can give them a little bit of a health shield.
Keep at it.
Well, let's do it again. It'll go even faster this time now that I remember to do,
Let's make it quick.
if I have the Robo smash the icicles. Here we go!
Let's go.
Oh shit, I need to...
Much obliged.
What a headache.
Almost have Robo. There it is.
You won't get away.
Just a scratch.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's make it quick.
Don't mess with me.
For the illusions of the past.
Much obliged.
Oh, bad RNG heal! Bad RNG heal!
Changes everything.
I have something for you.
What a headache.
Let's go.
Need a doctor? Stay off!
Thanks.
And that probably is fine.
Perhaps you still
Maybe
don't
I'll just
understand
break her so
the
she
physics
doesn't
desire to control
not use the
heavens,
ult.
And I'm no exception.
Don't mess with me.
Oh.
She will not take away our hope.
Time to shove what's in your prescription!
Damn.
Let's make it quick.
Which of these guys next? That one.
Just a scratch.
You bully!
Ooh, vitamins!
Who's next? You won't get away.
I have something for you.
Let's go.
What a headache.
Go with the past.
Let me tend your wound!
Time for an overhaul.
Robo smash. Oh, normally that interrupts her ult. Fuck. That's not ideal.
Power translates into hope.
Yeah, fine. Not even close, baby.
I'll free you from your chains. among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Need a doctor?
There we go. That's a good RNG heal, baby. I used this too early.
Time
Fuck.
to show you what's in your
I didn't need to use this here. The battle's going too fast for me. I didn't mean to use that heal. I saw her like charging up the big orb, and I was like, oh shit, she's about to do the big orb attack. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, we've just used up enough of that, so now that it's coming back, or we used up enough of our resin, so I'm not wasting any. Because I always feel like if your resin's capped, you're like wasting resin, right? I actually don't think it's called resin in this game, but whatever, it's called resin in Genshin. You're wasting resin if it's capped.
It's time for a break. You shouldn't repair machines when you have negative emotions. It's bad for your physical and mental health.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. I'm fine. Oh, you're back already. How did it go? Did Toby help you find a shell? This shell... It doesn't appear to be the same design as this little fella's. But it shouldn't matter. The structures of these small robots are nearly identical. Thank you for
Yeah,
bringing
but now
this
I
to
gave him the form of a
I
robot
finished
that
extracting
won't
that chip
explode,
from the small
so
robot. Now,
probably for the
all that's
best.
left to do is move all this circuitry into the new shell. Although its appearance has changed a lot, I think we did a good job. But what I just did, is it any different from those pet upgrades that the vagrants perform?
Not compatible. Incompatible.
He doesn't like his new form.
It's making a strange sound.
Incompatible.
We just changed his
What's going on? Is it malfunctioning?
his structure and unit without his consent.
Incompatible. 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 Incompatible.
Risk level high. Clara, get away now.
Big sister, watch out! It's out of control.
Oh, are you gonna make me beat the little robot to death again? Oh no. Oh no.
Incompatible. 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 Incompatible.
I have something for you.
Let me take.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Wow, that little robot has the ability to
Terminate.
shut off everyone's ultimate. That was actually that makes
That
it one of
was
the most
close.
powerful enemies.
Fortunately, Mr. Svarog and Big Sister acted fast. Why did the little fella... Was there a compatibility issue?
Troubleshooting. Assessment. The system on the chip and the new hardware are incompatible, causing the robot to behave erratically.
Did we not just
Current
hear him
issue has
saying
been
incompatible
resolved. Risk level low. Alert lifted.
over and over
It
again?
appears
I don't
to
understand.
have adjusted to its new shell after the battle. That's great. But I'd like to keep a closer eye on it for a while. Compatibility tests should take a few days.
Didn't he just start screaming incompatible? Are we the only one that can hear him? Like, what's going on?
I'm also curious about where this little fella came from. Could you please come back later, Big Sister? I need to look into something. I may
He didn't
require
say it
your
enough?
assistance.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you, Big Sister. I'll text you when this little fella is fixed. Mr. Svarog, I'd like to give this little fella a name. Any ideas for a good name?
Accessing name database. Search results. Abby, Abigail, Ada, Addison.
I should come back to Clara later.
I also like the idea of like the intergalactic phone in this game. I should have my daily quest. Do you guys just get the same daily quest, like, over and over again? Oh, wait, speaking of, I actually finally got a new daily quest. The second I mention it, it just seems like I get the same daily over and over again, but this is a new one. I've never gotten this one before. I only just learned, like, today that Celia has this, like, invisibility ability, which is pretty OP. Find the lost Webaboo. But I don't want to. You just ignore the daily quest, but you get, like, money and stuff for doing the daily quest. It's not like it takes too long. Do I need money when Keybuy gives me so much money through support? True. I do use your Bronya a lot. People seem to use my Himiko a lot. I feel it might just be because it's high level. That reminds me again, my ID's in the lower left there. If you want to add me, feel free. Or I'll put it up here as well. Alright, I'll put it in the chat. So anyone watching, feel free to add me. My Himiko is my support character. I wish Genshin does this too, where you have to individually assign characters on these, like, quests or whatever. To, like, go pick shit up. I wish it would just let me, like, redistribute all of them at once. I will say at least the loading is much faster on PC for this game than Genshin. I play on the PS4 Pro for Genshin.
I'll stand guard.
Fucking takes forever, dude. What the fuck? The game's much smaller than Genshin. That's very true, yeah. Because you can't, like, climb or do anything. Like, it's very 2D, not 3D like Genshin. How the hell do I get down there? I don't know if that explains it poorly, but basically there you can climb the y-axis in Genshin because you can climb up walls and shit and like go to different cliffs and everything. And ledges and such. But obviously in this game there's no jump or climb mechanics, so you don't really go anywhere. I've been down here before.
You're here. Thanks again for agreeing to this. Don't be. I only just arrived myself. The highest priority for today is establishing good negotiations with the Chief of Wildfire. I'm about to get that process underway. Serval was a little delayed on the way over, but that doesn't affect our schedule. Let's set off.
Why would he point that out? Serval still got here before we did, so what would be the point of pointing out that Serval was late? You couldn't leave without me.
Hold up, I wasn't that late.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Negotiations will be held in the Boulder Town Clinic. Serval and I are newcomers, so you'll have to lead the way.
And, like, what would be the point of pointing out that she was late if she wasn't the latest arrival?
The underworld isn't exactly how I remember it.
Feels like we're not getting many friendly looks, huh?
Gepard is exactly that type of character archetype that really fucking bugs me. I just really don't like his like character archetype. They'll like honor bound, always follow the rules of the authority type character. Goody goody. Yeah. Gives those like a big Dimitri vibes. Except without the insanity part.
Well. I don't think our little clinic has ever played host to an occasion like this.
We meet again, Mr. Oleg.
Oleg will do, son. Oh, you. You probably won't know. Our young Silvermane friend here and I had the pleasure of speaking to each other at a certain Guardian succession ceremony. We're not complete strangers. But as for this young lady...
Why would
The name's
Serval
Serval.
be coming here
I'm,
instead of Bronya?
An ex-engineer from the technology division, and Gepard's sister? Pleasure to meet you, Chief.
Likewise, miss.
He doesn't
More the
have any.
merrier.
Serval doesn't have any authority
And
to
it's
speak
good
on
to have
behalf
you
of
here again.
the
It
Silvermane.
bothered me and Natasha that we never arranged a formal welcome for you. Once we're done talking, you must all join us for a meal.
We'd be honored. But to your point, Oleg, let's finish our discussions first.
Quite right. Let's head inside. Too much commotion out here.
They must have realized for Serval's side quest they didn't have enough dialogue, so they made this happen. They're like, wait a minute. There's no pointless walls of text.
Huh. So she's your sister. The Landau family is full of talented young people, I see.
You're worried that Underworlders might still hold a grudge against the Silvermane guards. So you want to show your solidarity with the Trailblazers to build some trust. Seems like a sound strategy to me.
Rebuilding trust between the two worlds has always been a priority for Lady Bronya. People here must have felt abandoned by the guards after the passage was sealed off. If we were to simply take over the Underworld in the name of the Supreme Guardian, I can only imagine how people would react.
Seems like you have a good handle on the situation. I see now why you made captain at such a young age.
So,
He
you're
made
also
captain at a
saying
young
the
age because of
guards want to
nepotism.
work
His sister
with
was already
Wildfire
close
and
friends
use
with
our
the
reputation to win back people's support.
Guardian.
Correct?
I wouldn't use those exact words, but that is more or less what we want to achieve.
If that's the case, I've got a question for you. Since this offer comes from those who left us to our fate for more than a decade, how would you react if Wildfire refused? Would you use force?
She's not trying to be diplomatic about it, is she? Who is she, anyway?
Natasha will fuck your brother up.
The barrier between the surface
I
and the
used her when
underground
I
was
did
the
your
product
boss
of the
fight,
former
and she
Supreme
won.
Guardian's misjudgment and the policies that resulted from it. The people of Belobog should have stood together, but instead, we were made to blame and hate one another. Lady Bronya wants Belobog to heal, so the Silvermane Guards need to regain the people's trust. But we won't achieve that by kicking doors open and policing everyone around.
I just noticed how many characters have like one boot.
Wildfire did
It's
an
so weird.
extraordinary
Serval
job
has like that
maintaining
one
order for
boot
over a
on,
decade, in the
and then
absence
her
of the
other
guards.
shoe is like a little booty.
I can only imagine how much
If
work
that
went
makes
to
sense.
protect the underworld.
She has like one big
I
shoe,
can assure you,
and then
the
one
guards are not
like
here
small
to seize
shoe.
power. If it takes time for the people to trust us, so be it. We're willing to take small measures and serve as an auxiliary force to Wildfire to help maintain peace. I hope you can see that everything we do to rebuild trust and make Belobog work for all.
Boot and booty. Yeah, I guess that's Serval's character.
I swear, he never used to be this emotionally intelligent.
That's an answer I can accept. Oleg, what do you think?
I think there's no need for the guessing game to continue. It's obvious we share the same goal. With the help of Bronya, Serval, and Shepard, we're one step closer to rebuilding.
I can appreciate that Natasha's outfit is like a doctor's thing, except
Tell
with like
Bronya
boob
that
window.
Wildfire will
She's
work
got
with
like the
Silvermane
lab
Guards
coat
security
on,
matters.
but they gave her like a
However,
boob window for
things
some
aren't
reason.
simple down here. Please also
It looks
tell her
like
to
she's
draw
got 3
plans in
nipples,
case
and
the
now I can't
situation
unsee
demands.
Monsters! Monsters from the Fragmentum! They're swarming toward the town!
Not good. Stay here, Natasha. The patients need you. The soldiers and I will handle this.
Understood. We'll be counting on you.
Everyone rushed outside. I should probably see what's happening.
Please, help my friends!
No, your friends will die.
The monsters invaded the mine. Please, you have to save my friends. Otherwise, those things would tear them apart.
Don't worry. The Silvermane Guards are trained for these situations. Where do we find them?
The Great Mine! The one with the big ore vein!
Understood. I'll send my men to set up a perimeter and start the rescue operation right away. Mr. Oleg, please entrust the Silvermane Guards with the rescue. The defense of Boulder Town will need Wildfire's expertise. Watch out for ambushes, and be ready to receive wounded soldiers.
You're a natural-born commander. Understood. Leave it to me, son. Your troops will be unfamiliar with the layout of the mine. I'll send some of my men to be your guides.
Thank you. In the name of the preservation, I promise
Who's
we'll
the
do everything
preservation?
we can to save lives. I'll go on ahead and lead the troops to the mine. Catch up to us when you can.
Hi, Serval. Do you want to tell me how cool you think your brother is now that he's a commander? So I'm tempted to roll for him as a 5-star character, but I never will.
I couldn't get a word in while they were talking. A duty-bound soldier and a resistance leader. It's hard to be rock and roll in front of people like that. You know, maybe I need to put my inner struggles in a broader context. My own way? I don't even remember what kind of life I want. It's just... I see people fighting
Isn't
for
her
their
brother
lives.
standard banner anyway?
Here I am
Yeah,
thinking
but
about how to escape.
Hoyoverse does that thing where they like give every like
guilty
character a
about that.
quest to like highlight how cool the character is, so you'll
plan all
roll for them.
along? Use guilt to make me stay?
That's true. Anyway, since he asked for help, it's time to give those monsters a shock. You know the way to the Great Mine, right? Let's catch up with Japard when you're ready. That's all you needed to say. Let's go.
I hope she does, join us, but I get the feeling she won't. She's gonna be like, no, I can't leave my brother.
Put all artillery units on standby. Wait for my command to bombard enemy positions and cover our infantry advance.
These big shield guys are really annoying
We
to
have
fight.
a choke point here. Tell all infantry units to switch to double line formation. Close quarters in front, gunners behind. Remember, get the wounded out as soon as possible, and always secure your flanks before advancing.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you're here. Get ready. We need to help the infantry lines drive deep into the mine. The back of the mine.
I doubt they'll even offer it to her. No, Himiko's already invited Serval to join the Astral Express.
Wildfire Combined Regiment is conducting rescue missions as they advance. The battle is fierce.
And not like the way the others visit, like Himiko actually directly states Serval can join the
I don't
crew,
know much about warfare,
not just
but
visit.
I don't see why a commander needs to lead the charge. The situation here is totally different from the restricted zone. Japard, let me and her clear the way for you. You should stay in your command post.
Thanks, Serval, but please trust my judgment on this. I made a promise to Mr. Oleg to save as many people as possible. I have to see to it myself.
There's no stopping you once you've made up your mind. Fine, we'll do it your way.
Let's move out.
Yes, I am so noble, I must personally go and save them. It is my duty to go. That way, none of our troops will have a commander to tell them what to do back at this command post. They'll all just sit there idly and do nothing.
All civilians,
a
please
wise
go to the bridge
tactical
immediately.
decision.
The Silvermane Guards have set up a defensive perimeter.
There's a monster heading this way. What should we do, Japard?
Bring it down. We need to cover the retreat.
Who's next?
Let's go.
Yeah. You won't get away.
It made it easy for us, but we can't let our guards down. It's safe here. Let's move on.
You won't get away. So you are afraid of me.
Let's make it quick.
Time for an overhaul.
Why do those enemies give you energy? That's so weird.
You won't get away. Who's next?
Let's go.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Since you don't get like XP per
Japard,
fight,
look. The miners have put up a makeshift
Um,
defensive line.
a lot of fights are like useless in this game. Like there's no reason to do most fights considering it's not like a typical RPG where you get
That's
like
right.
XP for fighting.
We're evacuating the miners together with
Considering
Wildfire.
like the
Are there any other
XP
civilians
books
up
are
ahead?
like gacha currency in this game.
Silvermane Guards and
Maybe not
Wildfire
exactly
are
gacha
working
currency,
together
but
now?
close to it.
Oh, civilians. I saw a girl run out from our defensive position just now. My brother went after her, but they haven't come back.
Understood. I'll bring them back. The guards and Wildfire have set up defenses on the bridge. You should head over.
Hey, this stream got marked as
Bring them back to safety.
not appropriate for viewers. Let's go.
Oh no!
You know, the very inappropriate game of Honkai Star Rail.
You need to fall back.
God, I hate YouTube.
Okay. Thank you for saving us.
Very weird how gacha games use items to level up the character. It's to get you to, like, spend on currency.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's make it quick.
I have something for you.
Need a doctor? Hiya! Bouncy! Only a scratch.
Let's go. You won't get away. Rules are made to be broken.
I have something for you. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
The resources? I don't even really pay attention to those.
Don't mess with me.
Oh, she didn't get enough energy for her ult, man.
Let me tend your wounds. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Almost.
Let's keep searching for the missing girl in the miner.
Sometimes it's like rough when the battle ends like
Cold here.
1 or 2 turns too early. 'Cause it's like I want to get to buy lose turn for the free healing before the fight's over, but I guess I was right next to the healing post or whatever. I just ignore these dudes. Yeah, sick. Goodbye.
They're in danger. Let's go.
Ah, great.
Let's make it quick. You won't get away.
Oh boo, single target damage.
Need a doctor?
Why did that one have like 2 HP more?
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Time for an overhaul.
Let me tend your wounds. What a headache.
You won't get away.
It's these characters that are always like
I'll free you from your
so
chains.
tanky.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Rules are made to be broken.
Where you're kind of like
Don't mess with me.
okay, you can just die now.
Need a doctor?
Let's go.
That status burst does a lot of fucking damage. Like, it became his turn and he lost like 20% of his HP.
They'll protect you.
Is that Seely's ability?
Okay.
What's doing that?
Thank you. Thank you. Zeno, take my hand. Let's get out of here.
It's so cold here. I'm scared.
The monsters have gotten stronger somehow. I don't remember them being this difficult.
Thank goodness we got here in time. If we'd arrived any later...
That's one brave little girl. You were like that at her age, too.
Huh? I wouldn't go that far. I only had Dad to deal with. He could be fierce, but nothing like the monsters here. Besides, my problem with him wasn't that he was a strict father. I just couldn't believe that he never lifted a finger to oppose Cocolia's order to seal the passageway. Vowing to protect the Underworlders in one breath, and then deciding they deserve to be abandoned in the next? Family code of conduct. What a joke.
Father was a soldier. He wasn't supposed to question the orders from his superiors.
He was just following orders. You know, all the good guys always just follow orders, right, Japard? You seem like you would like that. Those blue eyes and blonde hair. I bet you would love just following orders.
I'm angry just thinking about it. Looking back, I'm glad I left home early.
Running away doesn't solve the problem. It's been ages since you two had those fights, but you still can't let it go. You need to walk out of his shadow. I'm not trying to change your mind. I just want to know that your choice to leave this planet is a result of having thought things through. Not because you're trying to run away from something.
My choice.
He looks like an average noble knight,
Sorry.
yeah.
I sound like Dad.
He's a standard
worry about
archetype,
it.
like through and through.
I get what you're trying to say. I do. It's just... I need some time. Let's focus on the business at hand. That miner we met said his brother came this way. We should look around.
Okay. Be
I
careful,
thought he was
though.
an NPC at first.
sense a
Yeah, I
drop
kind of
in
did too.
temperature. Something's not right. It could mean something we haven't encountered before is waiting for us. Stay on your toes.
His aesthetic is so much like the rest of the Silvermane Guards, and I know that's because he's a part of the Silvermane Guards, but like Serval kind of is too, and she doesn't look like that. Like Serval has enough of a unique appearance to be like not UC material, but he definitely is.
These monsters are tough. I need to find those kids.
Hey, did you just scare off a Fragmentum monster?
Kind of. There was one on its own. I managed to chase it away. Speaking of which, you
the game
came
fun to
from
play?
that
Yeah, I enjoy
direction,
it.
Right? Did you see two little kids, a girl and her brother? Ah, thank goodness. I chased the monster too far and lost him.
They'll be
I
okay
prefer
now.
Genshin though, but
You
yeah,
should head back to the bridge
it's alright.
too. The guards and Wildfire have set up a safe zone there.
Ah, thank you, all of you. I'm just glad they're okay. I can finally retreat as well. I heard there's a powerful monster down the road, some kind of leader of the pack. I'd take caution.
Thanks for the intel. We'll be careful. I think he was right about the monster. You two, no sudden moves.
Oh, I
I've seen
hate
this
fighting
type of
these
monster
things.
a few times near
This
the
fucking
restricted
Simon
zone.
Says enemy.
Ready?
I hate these dudes so much.
Wait, don't get too close. Something's not right.
Huh? What is it?
These monsters are usually eager to fight. You're guaranteed a fierce battle if you see one in the Fragmentum. But this one doesn't seem concerned about us. This could be a trap. Careful. Special circumstances require a special approach.
How you ignore the commands they make. It depends though. If they're like over leveled compared to you, you gotta listen to what they say.
Stellaron promises Serval.
Did it just... talk?
Steady. Get ready to counter its attack.
Can Japard not hear that?
Japard, Serval, Londo.
Did it just say Japard and Serval?
No.
That noise! Do Fragmentum monsters usually sound like this?
talking. I just hear white noise. Wait, you understand it?
Our names? What's happening here?
Right, Lieutenant Stout, heal it, yeah.
This kind of monster. Shadows in the
I guess most of the
fragments,
times I fought
soon
these
human
things I had
form are
Natasha,
echoes of
so
the
that
will
might have been
of
part of
past
it.
guardians.
Just not enough healing output.
If the rumors are true, could it be?
Kalia. You just won't stop haunting me. I try everything to put the past
So what, this is
behind
supposed to
me.
be Cocolia reincarnated into a
always
shittier
managed to
monster? She
creep
used to
up
be a
the
big boss, and now she's just generic enemy?
Kalia, you witch! You've terminated my research and ruined my life. What else do you want to take away from me?
Calm down, Serval. It's just a fragmentum illusion.
All that time we spent together, was any of it real?
She's not calming down.
It was so easy for you to just leave this world behind. Don't you at least owe me an explanation?
Serval!
Londo, stand down. There is no place for you. The promise new.
It's always so funny to me when the MC in these games, the Hoyoverse games, just like makes a dramatic like facial expression and doesn't say anything
Sister,
while everyone else is
I
talking.
know you want Madame Cocolia to respond. But this thing in front of us is our enemy. It was born out of the evil gathered in the fragmentum. You won't get answers from it. Fight with us, sister. Let's dispel the shadow of the past once and for all. Of course, if you're not yet able to confront the past, then she and I will fight for you until your heart is ready.
You too. I'm sorry, brother. I always make you worry when things get serious. But I see what you're doing. Reverse psychology, huh? Well, seeing as we've come this far, Cocolia, let's settle this bad blood right here, right now.
Fate worse than death is to be reincarnated as a generic NPC.
Let's go.
Jesus.
I have something for you. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Thanks. You won't get away. Let's make it quick.
What does this mean? Gauge recollection. Current stacks of gauge recollection 9. Like, what does that mean, though? What the fuck is gauge recollection? The number of attacks is equal to the gauge recollection stacks remaining. Liberation of the Golden Age. Okay. If you say so.
Yeah.
Need a doctor?
That really not kill? I guess it's got that like quantum state or whatever. That should kill it.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Let's go.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time for an overhaul.
What a headache. Let me tend your wounds.
Nice HP boost for my squishy character. You'll love to see it.
Who's next? You won't get away.
Rules are made to be broken.
It seems kind of weird that you don't get to use like the characters this quest is about in this mission. Hey Paulo, what's up, man?
Much better.
Like this isn't a Japal trial quest. Seems odd.
Don't mess with.
Much
What a
better.
headache.
I've been stuck in the Zelda mines. Have you been playing a lot of the new Zelda?
Serval. Serval. Serval.
Yeah, give you the trials for this quest. You don't get trials for like any quest, really.
Why do you?
You get a lot more trials in Genshin. Like in like everyone's specific quest, you get a trial use of the character.
Have to stand in my way.
You definitely don't get them as much in this game.
The temperature is returning
Yeah,
to
Vibe,
normal.
and that's what I'm talking about, is those quests.
Monsters are retreating.
Those don't seem to
It's safe
exist in this
say that
game.
The shadow of Madame Cacolia was the reason for this invasion. The other anomalies we experienced were probably also a direct result. Whatever the case, we've managed to avert a crisis. Are you okay? Sounds like something the hero of Belobog would say, all right? It would have taken us much longer to fight off the shadow without you. Serval, how are you feeling?
I feel like something heavy has finally been lifted. All that noise before it perished. Did you catch what it said?
I'm just gonna tell her what it said. I'm not gonna lie.
I see. You really made no effort to correct your mistakes, Cacolia. Anyway. It doesn't matter anymore. From here on out, I'm over that woman.
I can tell you mean it this time. I'm happy for you, Serval.
Pride flag
It's not
emoji
easy
question
to
mark.
truly put the past behind you. Looks like we accomplished our mission. I need to get back to the guards in Wildfire to wrap things up. You two should head over to Natasha's place and check in on the wounded.
Sure. Come find us later at the clinic. Let's leave Japar to his business and head back to town.
They were roommates. Well, I'm on this map, I might as well activate this spawn for this boss. I don't really need to fight at our end, but there we go.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
I see. Thanks for bringing me up to speed. The clinic has been busy while you were gone. We've treated many people, soldiers and civilians alike. All in all, I owe everyone a big thank you. It would have been much harder if Wildfire had operated alone. Thanks to Captain Japard, we managed to keep our losses to a minimum. I'm sure people will begin to appreciate the Silvermane Guards after this battle.
I just saw your screenshot, vibing in the Discord.
How could I forget about you two? We couldn't have done it without your help.
You're too kind. They deserve the real credit. I doubt I'd have come back in one piece without them.
Sounds like you went through a lot of danger. Are you hurt, Miss Serval? I can have a look if you like.
I'm alright, don't worry. Everything worked out eventually. Let's wait for the rest of them to get back.
Miss Natasha, we've returned.
Is that Shepard?
Wild.
Mr. Oleg has a pretty good handle on what's needed in the mine. He's arranging for rescue teams and supplies to be sent over. He won't be back for a while.
Looks like you guys have the situation under control. Thank you. I'd love to sit down and chat with all of you, but I still have a backlog of patients to see. Oh, there was a girl and her brother who said you saved their lives. You might want to check on them and see how they're doing.
Well, if their lives have been saved, I don't really need to check on them anymore.
Natasha's right. We should make sure those children are all right.
Oh, but speaking to these children is going to be what makes Serval stay here. She's going to be like, oh, I need to stay here. What if there are more children like this?
Come on, drink it up and you'll feel better.
But there's smoke coming out of it.
It's you. You saved us from the monsters in the mine. You guys are Silverman guards from the overworld, right? If you hadn't been there, we...
She said Silverman instead of
I'll
Silverman.
think of a way to repay you. I'll get a job and... That's very kind of you. If Mom and Dad were still here, they'd want us to return the favor.
Mom and Dad went somewhere far away a long time ago. Haven't come back yet.
They're dead, kid.
They'll come back one day, Zeno.
So...
Why give him
looking
hope
after your
like
brother
that?
on your
That's so
own.
cruel. Hey,
It's
Hunchy.
hard.
What's up, man?
Not really. It's my responsibility as a sister. I'm just worried that with all these monster invasions, maybe one day I won't. My brother is too young to survive in the underworld. To think he might have to live on his own.
The misjudgment of the former Supreme Guardian isolated the underworld for more than a decade. With that isolation came tragedy.
Don't isolate yourself from this,
Under
Japard.
Lady
You
Gloria's
enforced
leadership,
the previous
The Silvermane
Guardian's
Guards will atone
commands.
for past mistakes and bring relief to the people. From now on, you don't need to worry about the safety of your family.
Captain Shepard.
Taking care of yourself is hard enough under these circumstances, let alone if you have a brother to look after. I know it can't have been easy. Zeno, right?
Yes, Mr. Captain.
You're still young, so you need to stay under your sister's wing. But when you grow up, remember to use what you've learned to protect her. Be there when she needs you, and listen to her when she feels vulnerable.
How's everyone? Oh, we're doing good,
She'll
man.
do the same for you.
We're just listening to a visual novel, RQ.
Okay, sir. I'll protect my sister when I grow up.
Why is it
Thank
called
you,
Star
Captain
Rail? Is
Shepard.
there a train? Yeah.
Zeno and I will remember your words.
There's a space train, and it travels
You know-
along the star rails.
We're pretty good at turning a happy reunion
That is
into a
actual.
tear
I'm not
fest.
memeing.
Let's call it a day and give them some room. If you're not too tired, Japard, can I talk to you for a moment?
I'm actually gonna stay here. This will be so lame if she does say she's gonna stay here.
What you said back there, did you really mean it?
Of course I did. And it wasn't some last-minute speech I
Yeah,
cobbled
here we go.
together.
Here we go.
That's how
Serval's
I've
gonna say
always
she
felt.
needs to stay to be with her brother and help
We
the
can't
people of the
always
underworld.
face our problems alone and build walls to keep people out. We need to learn to rely on others, especially those we care about the most.
I know what you're up to, Jeppy.
Huh? What do you mean?
You made it sound like you were talking to those kids.
But you were talking to me.
You were talking
Oh,
to
called
me.
it. Didn't even look up.
Who's building that wall now?
Well, a Landau just called out a Landau.
Japard. I changed my mind. Change of plan. I've decided to stay in Belobog.
Serval, I just want you to know.
Yeah, I remember,
I
Devin.
supported your decision, no matter what you chose. I wasn't trying to force you to stay.
I know that, Japard. Don't worry. I've thought this one through for a change. What you said was the last piece of the puzzle for me. I suddenly realized that my decision to leave was just me trying to run away from my problems.
No, it wasn't. Being able to travel the entire galaxy is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. What?
I've always found it hard to handle complex relationships. Be it...
That's not running away.
Or...
That is a literal once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that was
The first
presented
thought
to
I
you.
have when things don't work out is to run away. Starting from today, that's no longer the case. After all, I'm not doing this on my own, right?
Right.
I'm totally disinterested in this quest now.
Or for
Goodbye.
you, I wouldn't have had any idea about the hardships.
Maybe I can make Belobog a better
One
place.
last thing that I might need your help with.
Skip.
I want to see the Stellaron. I want to see the place where Cocolia sacrificed herself.
Spoilers, she didn't sacrifice
Say no
herself.
more.
I murdered her
We'll go
because
with
she
you.
tried to destroy your planet.
Oh, but before that, I need to go back to the workshop and get something. Why don't you head north first and we'll catch up with you? It's all right. I've got Japard with me. We'll be safe. See you in a bit.
What's wrong with the quest? It's just boring. She's going to go get her guitar, and she's going to leave her guitar on her grave.
It's cold here. Is this the Stellaron imprisonment device? They had such advanced technology back in the day. Impressive.
This is where Madame Cocolia died.
By my hand.
She gave something back in death.
That's not true. She tried to destroy your planet and I
think
murdered
I'm
her.
mostly here for myself. Still, I wanted to come here to perform for Cocolia. To say goodbye. I'm glad you guys are here to witness it. Not the nicest spot for a show. And the equipment could be better. Sorry about that.
The stage is yours, sister.
Look at me, Cocolia. Don't you dare look away. Because I will no longer live in your
Oh.
shadow.
She broke the guitar. Which is weird because she still uses the guitar as like her weapon. Not canon. You good?
Happy?
Happy. I just wish I could have seen the look on her face. Shame. Well, that's all from me. Thanks for sticking by my side throughout all of this. As for tonight, let's go to old Gerda's place and have a big feast to celebrate.
So, you're getting the tab?
Neat. Serval will still visit. Lame. She could have been a member.
Want to spar?
She could have been a member, but now she's just there. I've completed all the side quests in a minute here. Oh, I think I need to wait like a day for the next part of that, the next quest to show up or something. Not entirely sure. Oh, I didn't get another one of these arrows. I want to send her weapon just a little bit. Oh, whoops. It's time gated? What does that mean? So what's the plot? There are these like planet corrupting things.
Who's next?
Time for an overhaul.
That are corrupting planets, and we're going around the galaxy to destroy them.
This is our chance.
You won't get away.
It's a gacha game, so I mean the plot's kind of ambiguous.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
I didn't get a fucking arrow there, did I? Wait until tomorrow? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. What'd she say? You can't really hear what she said anymore. Absane's making me play on fast forward, so... none of the characters have distinguishable dialogue in combat anymore.
Don't mess with me.
This doesn't really matter. Something about... the heavens and using big weapons.
You won't get away.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Is that seriously not an arrow either? What the fuck do I get an arrow from? The hell are calyx? Oh, I've got to do this domain. That's why. I thought it was a random enemy drop. Ooh, it's a level 3 one now.
This is our chance.
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
Oh yeah!
Barely felt it.
Oh, did he really live? Most of the time that like blows people up. Damn.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
I have something for you.
Thanks.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You won't get away.
Time for an
Pretty much anytime I do a domain thing, I always put on like 6 waves because it's like I might as well just knock it all out. You know what I mean?
Much obliged.
Who's next? I'll end your misery.
What's her ability there? That like lets her go twice.
You won't get away.
This is our chance.
I have something for you.
Let me tend your wounds. Thanks.
If you kill someone with her, she gets another turn. Oh, nice.
Who's next? Let's make
Oh,
it
that didn't count as her killing. God damn it.
You won't get away. Thanks.
She's so squishy,
What a
dude.
headache. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Damn it. Oh, I took a gamble.
Need a doctor?
But I am bad at math.
Thanks. Don't mess with me. Who's next? Let's go. You won't get away.
I have something for you.
Thanks. What a headache.
Dialogue is Final Fantasy
This is our
13
chance.
techno babble. Yeah, I mean it's just standard
I have something for
JRPG dialogue in combat.
Don't mess with me.
This is our chance.
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
Let me tend your wounds. What a headache.
This is our chance.
Need a doctor? Thanks.
Oh, that overkill.
I'll end your misery. Who's next? Don't mess with me. You won't get away.
I would like to be able to level her up enough to get to the point where she just starts like one-shotting people on the regular.
I have something for you.
Let me tend your wounds.
Just a scratch.
I'll end your misery.
So how many times can you abuse this? Oh, just once a turn? I was curious. I was like, can you just have her keep doing that over and over again?
What a headache. You won't get away.
Like, can she just keep bouncing turns? But I guess not. It would be kind of busted.
Much better.
Which ones did you fork out cash for? The purple girl with the scythe. Let's see if we can advance the quest. I actually died to this boss when I was playing yesterday. That's what made me end up going and doing all the side quests, is because I died to this boss.
We need a strategy.
So I don't have any, which one? This one. I don't have any characters built that
Burn away.
do damage to this dude.
Great.
But I also didn't have Sealy last time. I was using Serval on this, so maybe Sealy will make the difference.
Merciful Medicus.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Let's make it quick.
Basically, I can't break this thing, which is the big problem.
Rules are made to be broken.
Need a doctor?
Damn. Maybe Sealy can kill them both, though, if I do this.
I'll end your misery. Who's next?
A miracle.
Let's go.
I really don't want to have to level up an ice character to beat this fucking boss, but it's looking like I might need to.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Much better.
Only a scratch. Time wasted your prescription.
Her animation's pretty cute, though.
Don't mess with me. Let me tend your wounds.
Secret of the saints.
Let's make it quick.
Time for an over.
Need a doctor? Thanks.
Not great RNG heals there, but whatever.
Let's go.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Basically, Himiko's all lets me, like, immediately reset these dudes.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah, Sealy makes this fight go a little bit better, because I can just immediately, like, pick off both of these dudes. So I don't have to deal with them hitting me a bunch, that's nice. Weird that the guy made of leaves, though, has, like, a resistance to fire. You know what I mean?
Much better.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's make it quick.
A miracle.
Oh, I didn't get the... Whatever, it didn't matter. I wanted to try to get Viley's heal off in time, just to protect the Trailblazer, but I guess it didn't matter.
Let me tend your wounds.
Much better.
I did it. The story advances. Look at that.
Oh, finally. Look how many tail hairs I lost on the way. had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about.
Some of the element weaknesses feel random in this game, unlike Genshin. Yeah, Genshin has like the elemental reactions, so therefore like all of the
Just sit back and relax.
like there's a
All
logic behind all of the
ambassadors know their
elements
way
and like
around the star
what's
skiff.
weak to what.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help. Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
But yeah, in this it's kind of just like, well, whatever character they want you to use for this segment. It makes it easier for them to gotchify the game, though, because basically then they can make the new story quest, like, the enemies in the new story quests vulnerable to the element of the new banner character. Whereas in Genshin, that's not as important. How does the mouse always reset to the center of the screen?
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Luofu,
This
anything
Welt
relating
guy
to
is like so
aviation,
boring.
Navigation and trade falls within the scope of the
All the
Skyfaring
dudes so far in
Commission,
this game are
which is
really
one of
boring.
the 6 commissions of the Luofu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the
I haven't met the
Skyfaring
new banner
Commission
guy
too.
yet, so maybe he's cool though.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, Amy Cassiter. By which I mean, nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry, we haven't got much time. I don't mean
He's not
to
that
rush
good
you,
either. Yeah, it
but
doesn't
Madame
seem like he
Yukong
would
holds
be.
me accountable for not getting you over soon enough. I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you could inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
What preparations do we have to make? But yeah, even his design is super bland. Another character that looks like they would be an NPC is this Welt guy for sure.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead. That might be a little harsh, but she does put her own interests first. She did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get us out of her hair and further up the chain. It'll be all right. We're not trying to stand in her way. We have nothing to hide from her.
We didn't have anything to hide in Belobog either.
Not so fast. I need to give you 2 a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be with.
I guess I haven't seen this dude do anything cool yet. Maybe that's part of it.
And take it seriously.
She is a top Xianzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Belobog all over again?
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who leaked their information to us? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Huh, crud.
Everyone just
One
has
of
like
us
so
is
many
gonna
random
blurt
belts and
something
stuff.
out, or get something wrong, I just know it. Good idea. We can be his cheerleaders in the background.
Let's not do that. Don't worry. We'll find a way through. Let me do the talking.
I literally just said he should do the talking. And then he's like, let's not do that. Let me do the talking. That's what I said. I think he was referring to the cheerleading idea, I guess. I'm not reading that shit. Wen Bingding? Who's this guy? Who are you? This is so much text for, like, you to just give me a kill someone quest. I don't own that many belts, unfortunately, though, Vivin. I would need way more belts to look like an anime character. Hoyoverse should make a visual novel, gotcha. For real, though. I wasn't kidding earlier when I said, I'm just playing a visual novel when Hunchy asked what we were doing. You mean the palace is closed, use another route. Fox Girl wanted me to go this way. Everyone just talks so much all the time. Especially if you were playing this game on mobile. God, I can't imagine trying to read all this on your phone. I also find that, again, unless I'm talking to... Because there's so much dialogue all the time in Hoyoverse games, unless I'm talking to, like, a playable character, I just immediately skip through the dialogue. Like, if it's an NPC, I'm not listening to you. I don't care. If you're not a character that I can roll for, I literally immediately fast forward through your dialogue. And if the dialogue is not voiced, also just skip. If Hoyoverse, if after the thousands of lines they get voiced in these games, if Hoyoverse decides like, oh, well, these couple lines aren't really important enough to voice. Ah, okay, so they're not important enough for me to listen to then. It's just kind of how I've, like, gone about it.
Folks, if you're looking for a place to wait out the storm, come to Petrichor Inn.
There's just too much talking otherwise. I'd be literally playing these games for fucking years. I mean, I guess that's the point, right?
Sorry to keep you waiting. Madame Yukong is expecting
Why'd
you.
she say sorry to keep you waiting?
Are you not coming?
My crew was the one that kept her
I
waiting.
brought the Madame Helmmaster up to speed. It's over to you now.
They're struggling to add a skip button. I don't think they want to. I'm pretty sure all the additional text is to make you
to General Jing Yuan and find someone
engaged
from the
with the
Divination
story.
Commission.
Or like
Can't just stand there watching while we
forces
deal
you to
with this
play
mess.
longer or something. It's like some gotcha like mind game, I'm sure of it.
Greetings, guests from the Astral Express.
Ooh, mommy?
Ting Yu
Box
has
mommy?
informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests is
Hello?
normally one of my responsibilities. But since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Law Fu, I thought I should at least meet you in person and politely decline your proposal. The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is, and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years, and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to spare. Outsider help is not needed on this
NPC
occasion.
looks better than the characters. Is she really an
You
NPC,
are
not like a
guests
playable
from
character?
afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you.
I mean, she just
Am I
might not be
making myself
rollable yet.
clear?
She might be rollable in like another patch or two.
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any space and any individuals affected by the corrosion. We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need.
You've
for
heard
the
nothing of it.
Astral
Have you been
Express
looking
to
at
get
leaks for this
involved.
game? I haven't really paid attention to any
Decided
leaks. I
arrange
don't
a
know who will be
meeting with
rollable
you
in the
as a
future.
gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
But
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
Cool. See ya.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Law Fu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led you to conclude that it was linked to a Stellaron?
Not bored enough to look at leaks. Fair enough.
I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate, before guiding you, the Astral Express, into our territory. The hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the Stellaron Hunters. What say you in your defense?
Nothing. Silverwolf is the one who gave me the info. I'm gonna say nothing. Mr. Welt, it's all on
You're
you.
forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned questions have been investigated.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
General Jing Yuan.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron Hunters. They are mortal enemies, after all.
How is this known that we're just mortal
Apologies
enemies?
for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the general of the Cloud Knights here on the Law Fu.
General, this is an internal affair for the Law Fu.
I fully agree with you, Helm Master Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Law Fu, but I'm afraid I
love
cannot accept
how
your kind
whenever
offer
you're
to
in the
help
Chinese
resolve the
region in
issue.
Hoyoverse games, people
This
like
is a Xianzhou
mispronounce the
matter,
Chinese
and
words.
it is our responsibility to handle it. Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you. The Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts. How
It's the
delightful
Chinese
to come
region,
face
so the
to face
characters
with
will be
its
broken. Yeah, that was how it was in, that's how it is in Genshin, so I'm sure that's how it is in this game as well.
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of is?
Is the third planet going to be Japan? It's possible.
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured
I
a
mean,
member of the Stellar
Mondstadt is
Army
kind of like
days ago,
Germany, and
who goes by the
Belobog
name
also is
of
kind of
Boyd.
like a
During our
Germanish
investigation,
town.
The Divination Commission,
They've got like all the
the
trains
department
and
in charge
stuff,
of
right?
Intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. As for where that transmission was destined, I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible. The crew of the Astral Express are honorable people whose valiant deeds are lauded across the universe. There must have been a misunderstanding. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters to sow dissent between us. We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, the bigger the threat she will pose. Since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Lofu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron Hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron
Well,
First.
it makes sense that he's the second banner
What say
character.
you, my astral
He's going to be the
guest?
big story relevance for the second planet.
What do you think?
If you are able to capture this Stellaron Hunter, the Xianzhou will be indebted to you. The Lofu never fails to reward that which is given.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you, and that our best personnel are to aid you in your search. If there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay...
How long are banners in this game? I didn't check. Are they as long as Genshin, like a month? Days. Let's check. Yeah, like 20 days. So 3-week-long banners in this game? That's not a lot of time to save up, man.
Dozens are still left behind in several shipyards.
Genshin definitely gives you more time to save, dude. I had to play like literally all day to get enough money for a 10 roll.
Jiaokong Plow 6 is over.
And I'm still like early in the game. I imagine like that kind of currency is going to be harder to come by later on. This sounds like this game's definitely going to be more gacha based.
I think we only scratched
Genshin
the
definitely
surface
seems
of
pretty
this
generous.
general
I definitely
Zhou
spent some quite a bit of money though in Genshin, so it might be a little inflated for me.
Theoretically, yes, but something feels off. That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade.
The fuck is Blade?
Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron Hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us? The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron Hunter? Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place. Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron hunters in.
I don't really get
That's
why we're
what
so
he asked
against
for our
Kafka,
help.
considering Kafka
He
gave us
didn't
life.
want to let anyone else find out that
She is our
Blade had
mommy.
already escaped.
Literally.
Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
Wow, his hologram is solid, bro. For me, it's not explained. Yeah, I don't really get why we're, like, at odds with, Kafka.
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The
Dory.
will of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Xingyuan, did you?
Why does she look
let
like
him
she's got a
escape
keyhole on her
purpose?
forehead?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xinzhou. You were
What
bound
country
to-
is Sumeru?
Thank goodness I'm here.
I believe it's like Middle Eastern, right?
On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the Six Charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are three things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou,
It could be
the papers of
like
my
Africa as well.
and the weeds
Like
in my
a
garden.
region of Africa that, like the Sahara Desert, connects to like a rainforest.
Position for herself. Everyone knows that.
I don't know much about
She is very
African
capable.
geography, but maybe
But
something
her
like that.
intellect is burdened by a quick temper. I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time.
What's up with all the lollies in this
If you
game?
truly wish to
And
become
like, or
sword
like the
champion,
children, I guess.
you shouldn't be running
There's
around
way more
brandishing
like
your
children
sword at
characters in
people,
this game than in Genshin as well.
especially not a major criminal.
You think I'd lose
Do I gotta
to
do the
Blade?
cave quest thing at the start of the Sumeru Archon
I'm
quest?
saying you need to have patience, Yanqing.
I don't know.
Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way
Basically, you don't have to do
momentum
any
is to
quest
work
unless
slowly.
the game tells you
Besides,
you can't proceed to
you
this
still
quest
don't
because
know
the characters
who's
are
really
involved in
moving the
another
chess
quest.
pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those two Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not. You'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide, and there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yangqing... that boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
His voice is very soothing, but I'm not particularly interested in him as a character.
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you. Seems
Don't sound so
that you
annoyed
are
about it.
destined to be in each other's company. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together? No. Though I'd appreciate it if you mentioned to Madame Yukong that you got a warm reception from me when you next see her. Better to be busy than idle, I suppose.
Oh, we were doing side quests that have a balance of combat and dialogue for so long, I forgot. When we got back on the main quest, we would just be talking.
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already. Hey, that's not fair. My eyes are peeled this time. I'll make a run for it the second things go wrong. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Law Fu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the Xianzhou's customs and borders. She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private. They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill.
I don't believe that.
Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work.
Has my connection been like dropping this stream? Have you guys experienced any lag or anything?
Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend the full courtesy of the Xianzhou so that all of you enjoy your
It doesn't
stay
sound like
to the
she
fullest.
wants to do that.
She specifically mentioned.
Seems like
that
the
if you
general
wish to
wants
buy
that for
anything
us.
At the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
That's the friendliest thing I've heard since we arrived. Ahem. Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
It definitely seems like this Welt
Exactly
guy
right.
is supposed to have that like
Suspect is
Zhongli energy,
extremely cunning. She
but his
encrypted
design
her
is just too
transmission
vanilla
and
to like
timed her
match that energy, I
communication.
feel like.
We couldn't pinpoint her exact location. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Precisely. That's the sound of a device.
Oh, a device, huh?
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of the Artisan Ship Commission, every machine has a different pitch and melody. The General sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargate.
Genshin's characters Booba were nerfed so Kefka could run.
Get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead.
How did they get, after all the characters had to get nerfed in Genshin, like Rosaria, how did Kefka get away with it? Remember when they had to actually change Rosaria's character model because she got nerfed by the Chinese government? How's Kefka okay? And some loopholes? Maybe. But there were several Genshin characters that got nerfed, Rosaria being the biggest.
It won't be easy to track down Kafka.
You can still see some of her original character design in her character
Let's let the
trailer.
Express know how we're doing. More importantly, let's see how Don Hung's doing. Ask him what he's up to.
I'm not really a big Booba guy, but I just find that interesting. Oh. He's blocked me.
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see you like this.
Is it? He seems like the kind of guy that just stares at a
Worried
wall.
about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter's transmission? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Poor Eula. I'm glad I rolled for her when her banner first arrived. When I do domains in Genshin, I get comments all the time because Eula's my, like, character portrait in Genshin. So people say stuff all the time to me about it.
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that
I don't want to stare at this blank screen.
Do you know him?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, if he's on the ship, then Welt March and her... Everyone is in grave danger. But...
Is he connected to that past you want to escape?
I can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up with me. And that everyone is about to be drawn in.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? She may not remember it, but even a girl as carefree as March has hers. We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze all become
The trails we
baggage.
blaze because we're
They weigh us
trailblazers, get it?
down, but they also give us strength to continue the journey. Try not to dwell on it, Don Hung. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop, its passengers are allowed to do as they deem fit during that time. Pom-Pom and I are more than capable of looking after the Express. If there's something you've got to do, do it now. Better than regretting it further down the line.
How is he going to be allowed? Wasn't he, like, banished from that ship or whatever?
And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Oh, don't make me play as Dan. I don't want to play as Dan.
If there's something you've got to do, do it now.
No.
You want to disembark, Don Hung? Changed your mind? Well then, make sure you return before the Express departs. And bring Pom-Pom back some local special...
Can't send the message out. The network is down, but some functions still work?
How could the network be down? Because the Fox girl can keep texting me. So I don't really get it.
Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember of the Lawful.
Who's that dude?
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
Is he a 4-star that you can roll for? No, guess not.
No interest in conflict. Fighting is...
Let me... Take this! Shape of Rise Venus!
Oh.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
Not having a healer here is going to be quite rough.
Okay. Phew. This one's strong, all right. You're not going anywhere.
Especially with 2 single target damage characters. Like, what the fuck?
I've no interest in conflict.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Venus!
Fighting is meaningless.
No more playing nice.
How could I have done this fight any differently? I'm like totally getting my ass beat here. Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. I didn't have to kill the 2 side spawn guys.
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Move carefully.
Who's this dude? Well, let me see who he is. Story, not trial. Cannot view detailed info. Ooh, they're trying to keep him all mysterious. Oh, you can't even use him.
I've no interest in conflict.
Want to see what I can do? You're not going anywhere. Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Venus!
Can't see his info, and it won't even let you control him. That's
No more
very
playing
interesting.
nice.
I don't even think we've seen that in Genshin, where you just like straight up can't control the character.
You're the best.
Repay. Fighting is meaningless.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Are you two okay?
Does that shield like follow him? That looks way too big for him to hold.
Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit you?
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself. It's a good thing I joined the fray.
I was
Here's your
protecting
Zhongli.
you,
Yeah, I
all
guess
right.
so.
It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And this area is under martial law. I'm escorting all civilians to safety. Follow me.
His color
That
scheme
was
matches
some impressive
Dan.
Cloud Knight
I know that's
spearmanship.
not how you say his name, but I'm not
What
saying his full
planet
name
are you
every
from?
time.
Huh. Okay, you're a civilian then. Come with me.
I'm
Miss
guessing Dan here
Sushang,
used to
what
be a
exactly
Cloud Knight.
has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never seen Starskiff Haven in such a state.
Ah, is this
I
that Blade
comment on
dude
that.
from the
I
Stellaron
was
Hunters?
just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you two just need to come with me.
Because he just
You're
said
pretty
he's here on
quiet.
trade
What's your
visits.
name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put your name down as blank.
My name is Dan Hung. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends. I appreciate the help, but I can leave the port on my own.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starskiff Haven. If your friends made it out, then they'll already be in the safe zone. No need to worry. You'll see them when we get there.
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
Lucha.
You already said it when we were busy fighting. La... something. Locha! Is that right? I remember it. Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will guarantee your safety. Oh, one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
Message not sent? Why not?
Long-range communication technology is still improving. Perhaps the presence of the Stellaron is affecting signal transmission.
Doesn't seem like it. Everything else is working fine. See?
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult for us. Since Kafka's here, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be that Stellaron Hunter hacker girl's handiwork.
Think you get away with your crime by pretending to be a waiter?
What the fuck? He's so angry.
Oh, you've arrived. I like your sense of humor, benefactors. Of course I'm happy to see you. When things settle down, I might even
See,
get
the interest in
promoted to catching a
Star Rail
Stellaron
kind of died
hunter.
down pretty fast, huh?
Stargazer Navalia
At least on my channel.
is governed by the Artisanship Commission.
Everyone's too busy
It's taken
Zeldaing
me a
it up, I
while
see.
to sort out our paperwork. I got a sense of the situation on my way back. Just like at Cloudford, Stargazer Navalia's Meridian Pin has malfunctioned. The checkpoint there is abandoned, and the garrison is scrambling to locate the Stellaron. With monsters wreaking havoc and the knights scattered, Stargazer Navalia has become a perfect place for the suspect to hide out.
So we've got a bunch of monsters to deal with, an IPC most wanted Stellaron hunter to catch, and we have to do all that on our own without reinforcements? Fair enough. This isn't our first rodeo.
We peaked at a full 5 viewers today. But part of it, I think, also might be because YouTube kind of marked this stream as inappropriate already as soon as I went live. So, a classic YouTube maneuver, of course.
That's the trailblazing life for ya.
I wouldn't say you're entirely on your own. When you're ready, let's get going. Shall we, my benefactors?
I mean, yeah, what else was I gonna do?
Now, what's a hunt without a hound?
Himiko thumbnail was too
Kafka
much,
is
maybe.
still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure this from the Artisanship Commission. Perfect for hunting down suspects.
Aw, he's so cute.
It's another dog thing. We did this on board the Alliance ship or whatever.
What can he do exactly? Are we gonna set him loose on Kafka?
Yes and no. This is D-Ting, a bionic dog developed by the Artisanship Commission. He has all the 5 senses of the Foxian race and takes them to another level. Be it tracks or scent, as long as he uncovers a trace, he'll follow it all the way to the end. All we need to do is look for any trace left by Kafka. It doesn't matter how good she is at hiding, D-Ting will find her. But before we get started, let's play with
Or
the
it could be a
settings
YouTube
bit and get
metric
him
thing.
ready.
YouTube currently says that there are 0 people watching,
begin
which
with,
just literally
let's set
cannot
him
be
to
true,
scent
considering
detection
I'm
mode.
watching.
Tell D-Ting to follow the scent of my perfume and see what he can do.
This dog can use its locality. Oh my god, it's the same thing as the fucking find function robot from the Belobog. No, thank you.
We need to follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting-Yun, right? She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide and seek with us while Kafka's still at large? The traces, where did they go? Is D-Ting malfunctioning? Got it. He says the wind is too strong here at the port, so
How did
it's
you
not
understand what he
easy to
said?
follow
What?
the scent. That's just the psychic bond between cute girls and cute puppies.
Okay.
Using the environment to hide her traces. Our girl from the Skyfaring Commission sure knows how to put up a challenge. Let's look around and see if we can find any other clues.
I recognize this Welt
Or we
voice
could ask around.
voice actor as well.
Look how busy this place is. Someone must have seen Miss Ting-Yun.
Voice is
That's not
Welt.
cheating, right? We're just collecting intel.
Corey Landis. Who else is this guy
Wanna
voiced?
spar?
What? This is apparently this guy's first role. I don't believe that.
Go.
Oh, he's a actual actor. This is his first VA role. Oh no, it's not. The website I just looked at is just totally wrong.
Go.
His, like, online resume is really hard to track down. He's definitely done a lot of things, but, like, every website has, like, a different list. Like, no website has, like, his full resume. That's so weird. I got the Fox Girls just littering. Jesus.
Tusk pear wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed delicious.
Miss Ting Yun must have left us these clues, right?
Deeding should be able to pick up her traces now.
Hey, there she is.
Found me. Deeting's quite handy when it comes to tracking, isn't he? If you pick up traces of Kafka in Stargazer Navalia, just switch him on. Don't let her escape.
I'll probably catch Kafka and then wrap up the stream here. She'll be the main event that everyone's looking for, anyway.
Who would have thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet? Long were the nights when the clangor of hammers rose to meet the stars. People used to write
The fuck are you
poems
talking
like
about?
shipwrights here. The Law Fu relies on the star skiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Now that work in the shipyard has stopped, our internal transport and outbound flights might also grind to a halt. Of course, the silver lining is I don't have to go on as many trips anymore.
Aren't foxes usually quite,
too much about the
high energy?
Cian
Why
Show,
is she so
Ting
lazy?
Yun.
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Besides, the Alliance has weathered plenty of challenges. We can handle this situation. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do except cheer you on from the sidelines. Not a lot of people out there could have fought the Mara struck like
Miko
you.
doesn't have much energy. Yeah, but she's got that mischievous, like,
I can't imagine what Kafka would do to me if I were
energy
caught
where
in
she's
the
always
fray.
trying to rile people up and
We
tease everyone.
Foxians don't live as long as the Sanjo locals, but I still want to enjoy the 100-odd years I've got left.
And she's always doing
You'd
stuff
do the same
for
in my shoes, wouldn't
her,
you?
like, literature club or whatever.
Besides,
Publishing group.
the Madam Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. It's no different to any other diplomatic mission or delegate reception.
She's got a finger in the pie in, like, every
I was
situation
never
going on
much
in
of a
Inazuma.
fighter, and I'm not one for risking my life either. Getting Deeting into your hands is already beyond the realm of my job description.
I mean, your job description
I'll
was to assist
definitely
us
be
in
putting
bringing
in
her
a few
down, but
words
whatever.
next time we meet Yukong.
Understood. We won't put you out of your comfort zone, Miss Ting Yun. When we run into Kafka, we'll do the fighting. And the capturing, for that matter. Thank you for showing us the way.
I have my doubts we capture the main
Before
antagonist
Deeting can
this
start
early.
tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads. If Kafka is hiding in Stargazer Navalia, she'll have left behind traces. Let's spread out and look for them. Leave no stone unturned.
Oh my god, the dog and this stupid little...
Shards of a Cloud Knight's weapon. Something really sharp caused this.
It must have been Kafka. She's got a scary sword.
Have these characters seen Kafka's sword? I don't recall them seeing her, like, in combat at all. At the beginning of the game, she was out before anyone else arrived, wasn't she?
You won't get away. A sharp scythe needs targets.
Look, D-Ting found a string.
Let me see. Slender fingers, but strong. This hand belongs to a killer.
There's a note here, too. Take your fancy, there's a reward inside. Why do I get the feeling we're not the ones doing the hunting?
It seems like Kafka predicted our every move. Stay alert, all of you. We could be walking into a trap.
Welcome back, Vibin.
I know. Let's go and have a look. Is that a grenade? What's that on the side? It's lipstick. A small something for the lost. She's clearly taunting us.
Dud grenade.
You won't get away.
Himiko OP! Oh, no. Don't want to fight that dude, though.
What's this?
A jade seal used by the shipwrights. It opens various passages. It looks like someone used it and then destroyed it. Possibly Kafka?
We should have enough clues here to get Deeding on the move.
No time to lose. Let's give him the scent and let him...
I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues. But did Kafka leave them behind on accident?
I mean, she definitely left them behind on purpose. Well, fucking some detective you are. She wrote notes for them. Wasn't an accident. She wrote notes with every clue.
Like jerks? I bet she's loving this. I can almost hear her whispering. Come and get me.
Like that's her like whole trope, right? She's got the spider aesthetic. She wants us to walk into her web. Come on, guys.
Now we've become her prey while she stalks us in the shadows. Let's go, benefactors. Time is of the essence. We must be close.
Oh, no. I was wondering if I could one-hit that thing like I could the birds, but probably not. Look at me avoiding all these random encounters.
The scent! Where did it go?
When the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think twice. It might mean the tables have turned.
Kafka.
Hi, Mommy.
These Cloud Knights aren't Mara struck. What did you do to them?
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you? What a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
What does she mean you know all about that Trailblazer, when very clearly she didn't possess us to do it ever? Or maybe she just means, like, you know how
Perhaps you still don't
am
understand
so seductive.
when conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
So you are afraid of me. Who's next? Let's go.
Himiko solos. Easy fights.
Quick! Don't let her escape!
Playing as if it was a stealth game? Well, you know. Seely's got that stealth function, baby. Just wanted to activate that teleportation thing before I leave here. Because like I said earlier, it's not like there's no real benefit to doing these fights.
So close and yet so far. You'll have to pick up the pace.
There's a little hole in the doorway. What do you mean there's no way through? There's a little hole in the door. We saw her through it.
Locked doors, benefactors. We can use the conveyor belts.
What do you mean? Just walk through. Oh, Kafka's like running away though. That's funny. Just walk through the little things here. I'm tempted to try and solve the puzzle to get that treasure chest, but at the same time, I don't know. Actually, yeah, nah. I like that we have the dog, even though you left that chest there too. Yeah. I like that we have the dog, but the game still puts like the waypoint on your path anyway, so you know where to go. Like we're supposed to be using the dog for tracking, but it totally doesn't matter. Break the glass? What? This thing? What do you mean? I already got the treasure chest back here. fight that big boy. Metal Gear Solid stealthing it up, boys.
Welcome, Astral Expressors. Looks like you caught me.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. We interfere on countless future possibilities and make the best future a reality. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron Hunters are merely Destiny's slaves.
Best
I like that instead of wearing the like sleeves on her jacket, she's belted her jacket to her top so it doesn't fall off.
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me? Best for me, naturally.
We're taking you to see the General of the Law Fu. You can profess your innocence all you like, but the General will decide your fate.
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. I can't stand moving at someone else's pace. We don't have much time. If
She
I
seems
were
like a
you,
character
I'd
that's not going to be available to roll
before
for
it's too late.
for a while. Like the fucking what's his name in Genshin, the masked dude.
Great.
Danilon or something or other. I haven't done that story quest in a while, so I don't remember his name.
Ready?
Just a scratch.
How does that feel?
Oh,
Let's make it quick.
that's not great.
Time for a detailed overhaul. Come one, come all.
Rules are made to be broken.
It said you can use things to debuff her, but I don't have anything to debuff. So does that mean Scylla just won't respond to me anymore?
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Gotta get those vitamins.
Much obliged.
There we go.
It'll take more than that.
Something for everybody.
She gives a status effect called Dominated. Yeah, I see that.
Not so fast. So this is defeat.
Your treatment's not done yet.
One more at bat.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Let me tend to your wounds.
I have no way to get rid of that debuff.
Much obliged.
Don't mess with me.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Who's next?
I like that her attack is just called Thwack.
Zoning out. I can help.
Oops.
Time to show you. What's in your
Dainsleif, I think is the guy's name from Genshin. A character that's introduced early and then won't be, like, playable for a while. There we go.
You won't get away.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do this. There's no way to cancel once you've, like, placed once you've called in the person's ultimate, you like can't back out of this, can you? Because like I don't want to use this. But there's like no way to stop this, is there? Dane won't ever be playable. I don't know. I feel like him and Kafka are the same. Yeah, no way to back away. That's really dumb.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Gotta get those vitamins!
Much better.
What a headache.
Ready? It'll take more than that. Feeling a little dizzy? Batter up.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Oh, she dominated the only character I have that can break her, so that's rough.
Much better.
Something for everybody.
Not so fast.
What a headache.
Time for a detailed
One at a time.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Gotta get those vitamins!
Much
Oh, good RNG. Good RNG on the heel.
I can help.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Watch your feet.
Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, that won't fucking be enough. Damn.
Don't mess with me.
Ready?
Barely felt it.
How does that feel?
That's fine. Himiko is my lowest single target damage dealer. So, not a big deal. As long as she doesn't dominate, I shouldn't jinx it, but as long as she doesn't dominate Bailu, it really doesn't matter.
So you are afraid of me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. What a headache. One at a time.
Something for everybody.
Ooh,
Not so fast.
don't have Bailu's
tend to your
heal.
wounds.
Oh, wait, never mind, we do.
Gotta get those vitamins!
Much better.
I expected the grenade thing to come there.
Finally.
Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscia.
But isn't that like Kafka's thing? Is she's part of the future or whatever?
Fushrin, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Greetings, crew of the Astral
Considering that's like
Express.
her whole thing as
This
well,
is our
seeing the
first
future or
encounter.
whatever.
Though given that I have encountered you in foresight, perhaps I should say the second. I am Fushrin, Master Diviner at the Divination Commission and one of the 6 charioteers. Far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such an occasion. You'll allow for postponement of the usual formalities, I trust? We should begin with the matter at hand. What the actual heck is she saying?
Me when any character speaks in this game.
If the method of my speech is offensive to you, you need but say.
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter. Thank you, Diviner, for coming to our aid, but we must escort the fugitive to...
Isn't Welt supposed to be like some big shot? Himiko kept talking him up, but he didn't even get a moment with Kefka of like, where he came out on top against her. Welt has done nothing cool. Except everyone's saying that he was cool.
Did the General just spare us a walk with Kafka? I knew he was a good guy.
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared with us. We have a right to know anything that Kafka divulges.
Oh? That guy. Can I go one day without him throwing me under the...
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be. We just want to listen in on the questioning.
Very well. Urgency demands fluidity. The three of you shall accompany me to the Divination Commission.
He'll definitely be able to roll for her next.
The questioning here? The Stellaron hunters are slippery. What if she makes a break for it? While I am here, she will not escape. Only the Divination Commission has the methods to make her talk and bring the truth to light. The time has arrived. We must depart. Please proceed.
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
Bye.
I may live in relative seclusion, but I can recognize my own territory. Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the Divination Commission to you?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the delve. I wanted to get us straight to our destination, but this is the only place I could dock the star skiff.
I wonder who planned that.
Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the Martian water trigrams. The vessel is stranded and the way is blocked.
What?
I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune.
Oh, this is like Mona.
Do it? Anyone can count on their fingers. What's wrong with that? We've got 10 fingers. May as well use them. I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The Starskiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron crisis, I dare not even imagine the kind of mess the Commission must be in.
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without Lady Fu.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls apart when you go on vacation.
That's true. That's the sign of a bad leader.
Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. I'm going ahead to make some inquiries. Goodbye. The prisoner must follow me every step of the way. This is Jing Yuan's order. You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be present when you question Kafka. You think too little of me. My word is my bond. I will stick to my promise even if this delve collapses. That's very unlikely, by the way. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means, the nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Forgive me. But I can assure you that the questioning will not begin until you arrive, even if that means wasting precious time. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Once we've consolidated our internal
Oh, does this mean I'm supposed to, like, wait a day
you
for
will
this
be
quest
brought
to
into
appear
the
or something?
Divination Commission. Please be patient. Okay. We trust you. I think I offended someone again.
Classic March.
You do it next time. I'm tired of being the villain.
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fushen seems like a reasonable lady. I'm sure she's not angry with you.
Really? I thought she was pretty icy. Don Hung's not icy. He's nerdy.
But he never talks.
Okay, enough chit-chat. I reckon the Divination Commission could be a while. Let's take a look around.
Yeah. That star skiff was pretty cool. There must be loads of interesting things in Exalting Sanctum.
I think I'll call it here. I think this is a good spot for me to wrap up the stream for the day. Yeah. She's not selling any recipes. Yeah, it feels like now will be a good time to wrap up. We fought Kafka. We made some progress. We completed a part of Kala's, Clara's side quest. We completed Serval's. We met Kafka again. So pretty good progress. We made met a bunch of characters and all that fancy stuff. So I will call it here. Thanks for hanging out, vibing, Epsane. Anyone else watching? I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want more Honkai Star Rail impact or gameplay, feel free to comment on the VOD or something, or join my Discord and let me know what your thoughts are. We're talking about all kinds of banner characters and Genshin characters and stuff in my Discord server. Link to that is in the description below. Of course, you can add me if you want on Honkai Star Rail as well. My code's right down here. If you want to add me, feel free. I accept any and all requests. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button. If you subscribe, I'll show up in your subscription feed. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll get notifications whenever I go live on stream. I'll be streaming some more Chaos Child, that visual novel, tomorrow and Friday. So come and hang out for those. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to do over the weekend. We might pick up some more Zelda. Or maybe do something else. We'll see. Until then, though, have a good night, everyone. And I will see you all next stream. Bye.